This is what the subject's teeth looked like. The Smithsonian in Washington reconstructed these from the impressions that we took of the bite marks on the Leeds woman here and the Jacoby woman. As you can see, he has pegged lateral incisors. That's these teeth here and here.
Michael Mann's Manhunter, 1986. This is the first time that we saw Hannibal Lecter on film.
Did you get my car?
You've got Brian Cox rather than Anthony Hopkins portraying Hannibal Lecter. It's interesting because Silence of the Lambs took on such a life of its own and seemed to just spawn many of the serial killer films that came in its wake in the 90s. For me, Manhunter is actually the much more satisfying film. Michael Mann's aesthetic is just so euphoric to watch. The color palette, the lighting, the way that he frames his characters. It's very dramatic, and yet it is very intoxicating at the same time if you can meet it on that level.
Well, here I am.
It is a dark film. It is a very, very dark film, which you see Tom Noonan, who plays the Tooth Fairy character, what you see him do and the threat of what he will do. He's in the car watching Joan Allen as he's having a delusional fantasy that she's cheating on him, essentially, and he's just having this magnificent freak out. It's something you can only do in cinema, and Michael Mann excels at like no other. It is a very 80s film, and I think often we look at 80s films and we can sort of condescend to them a little bit and talk down to them, sort of in their aesthetic, in the neons and in the dramatic music cues. But Manhunter is a visual and aesthetic masterpiece as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you so very much. I'm finished.